We can't stop this. When everybody in the world says no and the groundswell is growing, when everybody just says no, the powers that be, or they think the powers that they are the power, they cannot do anything. So our strength is in numbers, but for that people need to know what's going on.
I see. So we need really to say no across the board.
Absolutely.
Because I suspect, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that if they have managed to design the swine flu and the vaccines, they could well manage to design a vaccine that is tailor-made to fit different ethnic groups.
Oh yeah, it has happened in the past. SARS was meant for people from Asia, and HIV was meant for people of African descent. Yeah. It's basically this: the old eugenicists now are the geneticists. Now they're talking about genetics, but it was originally eugenics. That's the basis of it. And all the institutions that started out as eugenic institutions now are the headquarters of the Human Genome Project.
Okay. You had said something during your Amsterdam conference, and you did mention it also slightly today, that prior to the existence of vaccines, cancer was non-existent.
Yep. No, there was cancer, but it was almost non-existent. I have books by doctors from the 1800s and 1900s, and they are very congruent in what they're saying, that vaccination resulted in cancer. I have numerous quotes by doctors who were very well known in their time, who put those two together. And that's even before, when in the 1950s, the polio vaccines were contaminated with SV40, which is a carcinogenic. And no vaccine ever gets tested on the ability to create cancer. These H1N1 vaccines are not tested for their ability to create cancer, nor for their toxicity to our genes, nor for the toxicity for our fertility.
So what are the alternatives to taking the vaccines?
Oh, there are lots of them. The government probably wants you to take Tamiflu, which will prep you for jumping off an office building and getting nightmares, because basically there is PCP, angel dust, in Tamiflu. Also, Tamiflu will increase the chance that the virus will mutate. So I don't think that is a good idea. There are natural substances to take, vitamin C, vitamin D3, that will modulate your immune response and will do a lot of other things that are good for the body. Sambucol is a berry extract that will inhibit the virus from entering the cell, which it needs to do to replicate. And then we have colloidal silver, which is lethal for the virus and bacteria, but you need to ingest it as well as inhale it, because the H1N1 has a preference for the upper respiratory tract. So you need to inhale colloidal silver as well to make sure that it covers all the ground. And what else is there? Oil of oregano, essential oil of oregano. You can use garlic. And with your cooking, use a lot of herbs like oregano and garlic. That will help too. And that brings me to food. Eat organic food as much as you can. Mm-hmm. Much vitamins in terms of vegetables and fruits. And take fresh and vital water. which means tap water will decrease your frequency.
Washing hands frequently, for instance.
That's a very good suggestion. Yes, that's the most simple thing. Yes.
Must remember to do that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's not often remembered.
No, true. But you do that every time you touch money, every time you touch other people that you don't really know, and even the people you know. Do that regularly. And don't put your hands to your face, your nose, your eyes. So that's the things that you can do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thank you very much, Ms. Rover, for sharing this information with me, with us. And I wish you all the best for future conferences, and keep spreading the word.
I will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Mela, għadkom kem smajtu il-Miss Rover tati daqxejn rendi kont tal-problemi, l-oriġini minn fejn dan l-H1N1 virus beda għandu l-eruq tiegħu fil-pandemik tal-1918. Huwa virus li mamul minn 3 viruses, għanna mill-ħanżir, mill-tiġieġa u mill-luman. U l-uniku mod kif dawn 3 viruses jistaw jimmutjaw, ġifiri jimmerġjaw virus wieħed, u għalli wieħed jisplajsja li jaqta il-genes tagħhom. U dak huwa ħaġa li id umana biss tista' tagħmilha. Kif stajtu tisemaw ukoll li hija konvinta li l-swine flu hija magħmula mill-bniedem. Il-tilqim hija tinsisti assolutament li t-tilqim għandna nirrifjutaw li noħduh at all costs. Ta' spjegazzjoni tagħha u jiena minis senati traduzzjoni ta' dak li spjegat għax inkella indumu, biss l-ispjegazzjoni tagħha għalita b'mod ċar, ġifieri mhux daqshekk diffiċli biex wieħed jifhem x'qalet. M'għandi xejn iktar x'ngħidilkom, grazzi tal-li segwejtuna. Saħħa.